How are you? Simple question. But think about how often we hear it. We say it at church, school, work. We even say it while we're walking away from people. Most of the time, we're actually not even really caring about the answer. It is a greeting that we use, kind of like, hello. And all that we're expecting back in reply is, I'm fine, how are you? It's like, high five, see you later. Those questions give other person. So what you have to do is you've got to replace how are you with a better question. I like to say, I've seen this in my own conversation, so I like to say, what did you do this weekend? What was the best part about it? Or what's the best part of your day? These questions give others the opportunity to open up. But it also gives me the responsibility that I ask the question. Now I need to listen. There's 3 things that make asking a question better. Ask better questions, listen to what's being said, and follow up with care. People interact with coworkers, classmates, and family members, church members, and customers every day and still feel emotionally disconnected. In 2023 advisory from the Surgeon General, 39% of people, are only 39%, felt emotionally connected. That is a lot of people that did not feel an emotional connection. Being surrounded by people or exchanging polite greetings does not automatically make one feel known. Most of us cannot solve loneliness, but we can improve the quality one conversation at a time. Connection does not require long or deep emotional discussions. Sometimes it is the changing of one ordinary question. But asking better questions is only the beginning. Feeling heard requires some more information. Thomas Kritz, Avram Kluger, and Christopher Leedy used 441 interviews and 81 workplace stories to examine what makes people feel heard and unheard. They found that people felt heard when the listener responded to what they actually needed. Sometimes attentive listening was enough. Other times, the person needed clarification, encouragement, action, and follow through. Good listening is not simply staying quiet until it's your turn to speak. My faults. We need to notice what other person may need. Do they want advice? Do they want agreement? Do they want encouragement? Or do they simply need someone to listen? My specific question only matters if I pay attention afterwards. What was the best part of your weekend? Oh yeah, let me tell you about. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. The research points a simple pattern that everyone can use. Ask, listen, follow up. Ask, listen, follow up. Ask a specific question. Try asking, what was the best part of your weekend? What was the best thing that you did? What are you struggling with today? What's the hardest part of the day? Specific question makes genuine answers easier. But the goal is not to interrogate people and force them to reveal something. We create an opening. But here's the important thing. We need to listen to the details. While another person is speaking, we are often planning our response or waiting for a chance to tell our own stories. That's my problem. Instead, listen to the detail we can express. We can notice their tone, their expressions, their body language, and we can allow for a pause. Silence does not always mean something has gone wrong. Sometimes it is the other person thinking or realizing you're not rushing through. And the pause allows you to generate good follow through with care. By asking one question and the detail is shared, you can gain all kinds of insight into the people. It allows you to embrace because the person mattered to you. Stronger connection does not require perfect words. It begins with 3 simple actions. Ask a genuine question, listen intently for a real answer, and then follow up with that you care. During the next 24 hours, I invite you to replace one automatic, how are you, with a more specific question. Then give the person enough time to answer. People don't always need to solve their problems. Sometimes they need evidence that someone noticed and that they sincerely want to know. A better question may take only a few seconds to ask, but it can be that moment another person realizes that they matter.